Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is The Road to the Masters.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the RNA, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. We arrive now at the challenging 418-yard par 4 13. Tee shot has to avoid those coffin bunkers, and the approach should be aimed at the middle of this massive double green. So, out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. So this is a good time now to bring in Nota Begay III. Had an outstanding amateur career, played at Stanford with none other than Tiger Woods, 4 times a winner on the PGA Tour. So Nota, you know what it's all about, what it's like to have these dreams as a high-level amateur. Where are they at this point?
Well, the nerves are up. Huge excitement about what's to come. As an amateur, it's so hard to stay focused on the task at hand, but that is going to be key in order to ensure a good performance today.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
Well judged, that is in for par here at 13. And he'll stay at even par. You know a course is old when instead of white out-of-bounds sticks, they have an out-of-bounds wall. And that's on the right. So most players are taking it down that left side. That landing area, and this is again how you know a course is old, it has all these wonderful little names. It's known as the Elysian Fields.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
Okay, let's go back down on the ground and bring in Nota once again. And Nota, what are your impressions to this point?
Well, I'm impressed with the performance up to this point. A few mistakes here or there, but that's come to be expected in this type of scenario, in this type of format. But moving forward, I expect and anticipate to see some really good golf.
Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, but a chip and a putt, still make 4.
Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Let's bring in Nota Gta5ps5 for a look at birdie.
And an ideal look here, just moving slightly to the left.
Yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. Like the 15th here at the Old Course, just a classic example of links golf, where you might be aiming for something that isn't even on the golf course.
Exactly. There's a nice line there in between the two humps that you can see in front of you off the tee. If you keep looking down, you'll see the church steeple. That's the perfect line for the tee shot. Got to be careful with the second shot coming up. You see the 16th tee and out of bounds to the right of this green, and that little pot bunker that protects the front. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Headed for home now, partner. The 16th hole, and what are we looking at here?
Well, you have to avoid the principal's nose. Otherwise, you're going to finish up in the principal's office.
16th hole is a par 4 here at the old course, Frank, with another one of those sort of funky features.
Yes, a series of 3 bunkers called the principal's nose, plus that out of bounds on the right. So really err on the side of caution, avoiding both the out of bounds and the principal's nose. Nothing wrong with going a little bit left here. But the further left you go, then it makes that second shot that much harder because you'll have to bring it across that little pot bunker in the front called the wig.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
That's what I'm talking about. Great chip.
Well played there. A birdie here at 16. Frank, this may well be the most famous hole in the world. It's the road hole here at the old course, number 17.
Yeah, without doubt, Rich. The vistas have changed over the years. There used to be a series of railway sheds down the right, and you had to hit it over across those. Now you hit it off across the corner of the hotel. So blind tee shot, further right you go, the shorter and the better angle you have in. And you need a good angle in because you mentioned it, road hole, it's got the road hole bunker that sits perfectly in that left front of this par 4 green. There's two schools of thought here. Bomb a driver down there, but perhaps have an awkward yardage, or hit the 3-wood and have a full iron in here.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
Left himself with 149. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay at 2 under. Frank, the 18th hole at the old course, when you stand on the tee, it doesn't look like much. But when you begin to factor in all the history, all the greats who have played, well, then it is quite the hole.
It certainly is. Remember the great putts like Constantina Rocca making it from the front to try and get in a playoff with John Daly, Jack Nicklaus driving the green. It's all being made possible by the ambitious player here. You've got to swing it across the Swilken Burn, out of bounds on the right and beyond the screen, but it is reachable. But the mere mortals, they'll aim a little left. They'll aim at the clock face on the R&A building.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. This will be a 14-foot putt here. needs to slow a bit. Okay, that's still going to be a good 4 feet, though, coming back. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that will make this a 2-under opening round of 70. So today, probably a disappointment for our young amateur. Not the way you want to start off a big tournament.
Quite simply, it's a learning experience, Rich. What can we take out of the round? What can we improve? And really, what lies ahead?
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Nobilo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour. EA Sports, in conjunction with the R&A, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Some good names up there, including our leader. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th.
So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
It's 123 yards to the front of the green. 133 the number, all the way to the flagstick. Ball sitting in the rough, needs to be careful of that flyer.
Well, just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. Nope, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. We begin the closing stretch here at St. Andrews at the challenging 381-yard par 4 16. Two options here. Play it safer and aim down the left side, avoiding a cluster of bunkers known as Principal's Nose, or aim right and risk going out of bounds. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So after the big drive, this a short approach to the par 4. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. A birdie putt now at 16.
And I'd say this one has a little bit of right to left in it, though I think all in all, not a lot, up or down.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 4 under. Frank, so many famous landmarks on this hole. The hotel on the right, you want to avoid that. The bunker on the left, and then the stone wall beyond the road.
Yeah, there's all those features is one of the reasons why no one would be allowed to design a hole like this today. It also makes it not only unique, but I think that's the greatness of the hole, is that all those problems you're very aware of. It's just, can you avoid them?
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. That one just going to sneak on by. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. Without a doubt, it is one of the most famous finishing holes in all of golf. Frank, it doesn't look like much from the tee, but wow, when you factor in the history, it's something special, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little road that runs across this par 4. It's about 100 yards short of the green. It certainly comes into play when you play this hole into the breeze. But no breeze or into the breeze, you've got to worry about the out of bounds that surrounds the screen, all the way down the right side and beyond. And it's a wonderful little finishing hole in many ways because it tests the mere mortal and it tests the greats of the game.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Birdie putt now moving to his right. Now, that's a good opportunity unfulfilled. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par, and that will be an even par 72 for this second round. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation. EA Sports, in conjunction with the R&A, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, it's live coverage of the third round. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still within shouting distance, 5 shots off the pace. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot. Just very average approach.
Nota Begay is on the ground for us at the first green.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he gets it to 1 under for his round, 3 under for the week. Here we are now at the second. Always so important to try and establish a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with the prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course. The middle of the golf course is protected. There's a series of bunkers down there, but the left is always the safe side of the golf course. It's the best line to play your second shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side, and we see that here at the second.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
An outside look here for birdie. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll stay at -3. At the third hole now, Frank, it looks relatively easy, but you know there's some danger lurking somewhere out there on the old course.
There is. There's the pot bunkers down the right side. This is a tee where really you want to have an idea where that wind is coming from. If it's into your face, you might want to be a little cautious and go towards the middle of the golf course. But if it's behind you, well, then it's worth challenging that right side.
And that ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker. Tough to control the golf ball out of the bunker. This is on the green, but with a lot of work left to be done.
Surprised he's not taking driver out for this one. Is a long ways away, though it is for birdie.
Good 20-footer here.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
That one in for a bogey here at the third. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Moving now to the par 4 fourth, measuring 419 yards. Two ways to attack here. The riskier drive is toward the narrow valley on the right, while the safer play is to aim for the plateau on the left. And that will do just fine.
Now Noda his second from the fairway.
Looking at 112 yards to the front, 150 to the hole, pin sitting back right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Might overread it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par.
Chance here at the par 5 fifth, Frank, to make a little move early in the round.
Yeah, it's certainly eagles galore. The fifth hole is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, shared with the 13th. So good tee shot, and you have a nice big target, even though it's a blind second shot coming up.